Hi, nice to see you again. Please don't skip the video, I know you will be interested. Colombia, it's a beautiful country with many places to visit. It's a place that has 300 beaches around the country. Has an abundance of flora and fauna. In terms of culture, it's a mix with American Indians, Europeans, and Africans. Well, now we'll be focused on a beautiful coastal area of Colombia. San Andrés, Providencia, and Santa Catalina. These places have an enormous diversity of music, gastronomy, culture, and traditions. Providencia is one of the commonest with the most virtues. It's perfect to have a new place to live. It is also one of commonest, it's so accessible to other sectors of the capital. And a place is within walking distance of supermarkets, schools, and shopping centers.
Colombia is a country with a lot of cultural diversity, where you can find one of the most visited touristic places in Colombia. And among these is the archipelago of San Andres, Providence, and Santa Catalina. San Andres is located approximately 637 kilometers northeast of mainland Colombia and 190 kilometers from the coast of Nicaragua. It is the largest island of the archipelago with an area of 26 square kilometers. Providencia is the second largest island of the department. Is located 80 kilometers to the northeast. Some natural features of the island are bays, points, cays, northern cays, and southern cays. Some of its bays are San Andres, Henens, Sound, Sprat, and Zowisco. Its points are North, South, Old, and Evans. Its cay, Cotton Cay, Rocky Cay, Rose Cays, Highness Cay, and Johnny Cay. The northern cays are Serrana, Serranilla, and Quitasueño. And from the south are Albuquerque and Bolivar. The climate of the island is warm, oscillating between 26 degrees centigrade and 29 degrees centigrade. The racial ethnic group of Peruvians has been settled in the Colombian islands for approximately 400 years. Descendants of indigenous Europeans and Africans, this archipelago has 61,280 inhabitants according to the census of 2018 and has an area of 52.5 square kilometers.
Well, on the top 10 places to visit and things to do in San Andres are practice snow in the Sea of Seven Colors. Where is it? The existence of the Sea of Seven Colors noticed though when through the window of the plane that is about to land on the island of San Andres, Colombia. The range of tones is the sea is observed, which is the corner of the Caribbean, ranged from deep to translucent aqua green. Snow is the closest things to diving with the mass fish and the regulator to reef. The only difference is that they are tanks or the superficie of the boat and they are connected by lines or holes to the regulator to supply then wear air for breathing. Okay, these two take an excursion to the aquarium of Rose Cay and the Haynes Cay. One of the most beautiful cays in San Andres is Rose Cay, or simply the aquarium, named for the quantity and variety of flora and fauna that inhabit the marine area. This is a place to snorkel where you will see different types of colorful fish, coral, and even manta rays. I recommended you bring your own mask.
Hello, I speak for gastronomy San Andres in the cuisine of the archipelago. The ancestral cultures of Brit, Afro-English influences are manifested. The food is based on fish, crabs, prawns, and turtles recently extracted from the sea and combined or accompanied by coconut, banana, and the fruit. On the beetroot tree, meals prepared with these island ingredients as real treat of the plate. Thanks. The transport is very important. As we all know, one of the most important things to define when going on a trip is the means of transport, especially if you are going somewhere that you want to know in depth and by your own means. Taxi service. It is the means most used by tourists when they arrive on the island. Thanks to convenience of leaving the airport and finding several lines of taxis that can make transport one point on San Andres. Number 2. Bikes are fun means of transportation for adventurous tourists on the island who prefer a more ecological ride. By bicycle, you can cover a large part of the island for a very comfortable fee. But do not forget us to drink, carry water for the tour. To rent them, you can do a trunk or a white seat in the bicycle section. Number 3. Public transport bus for more adventurous travelers. Public transport is a good alternative. You can cross the island for only $1, 3,000 pesos, and it can pick you up and drop you off at one point that is within its routine. Size the pass every for 5 or 10 minutes so you will not have to waiting long. You can even go by bus to Coveway, one of the most important attractions on the island with magical sunsets.
Stands out in San Andres thanks to its deep blue water, perfect for diving and for being the favorite point for disembarking tourist cruise ship that arrived on the island. Discover its charm and its surroundings. Yonicay, also known locally as Isla Sucre, is the largest and most important cay near in San Andres Islands, such as it's important that it was named a protect a regional park. Thanks to its biodiversity and beauty, it is a paradise that every tourist should know in the archipelago. The Blowing Hole is one of the curiosities of San Andres that attract the most attention of the tourists on the island. The phenomenon of natural design to surprise and those who decide to stand in front of it does those who simply watch others being shaken by the blast.
Okay, let's talk about the folklore, specifically the typical dances. Mazurka. The mazurka presents a similar from execution, with the difference that the steps are 3 to the one side, turns over, 3 steps, another 3 steps to the opposite side. The two dances described admit choreography and organized groups present them in different figures. Calypso, also coming from the Caribbean islands, specifically Trinidad. This dance evokes the harmony and incomplete life of the Caribbean islands in their rural areas. Couples generally perform in several it is more dance, and the only one that is Schottische or Scottish. The local versions vary in terms of the interpretation, but all deal with the basic form for the execution. 12 steps to the right, immediately to the left. Then turns are execution, repeating these movements freely, while the music lasts in the case of free dance. The choreography subjects the execution to certain regulatory movements.